No, we need your. We need.
It's Sunday, and you know what that.
Thing.
Yeah, episode number 34, which is 2 episodes away from the 3 anniversary of the show, which is crazy. But yes, we took a little bit of a hiatus. I think it's just because things got very busy on all ends. This is going to be making it up to you guys. We have a lot of topics to cover. So we're just going to jump right into it because how many topics we have today.
Oh gosh.
And we're going to talk about the current direction with Leo Rush. What are your current thoughts with the, I guess this has been a character before with Leo Rush, but the revamp, I guess, version of Leo Rush in AEW. I think, like, I made a post about it, I want to say 3 days ago, maybe 2 days ago, on FTR Follow the Revolution, and it was a strong talking point with a lot of my followers. So
I swear
guess
that you said something else.
We can start off with Rhonda.
I actually did not like it at first. I thought this was weird, but it's really grown on me, and it's over. I mean, the crowd loved him as this character. The whole part where the conglomeration was like freezing when he like, I mean, it's just been so good, and I'm so happy that he's getting the push and that it's working for him. So I think he's a great wrestler, a great talent, and this just proves that even some weird shit can go over, and I really like it. Next.
I'll go next. It was really random to me. Like the whole change up was just super random, and I find it creepy. But that's basically the whole point, is to find it creepy. But I've always been a big fan of Leo Rush, so I'm very, very, very happy for him, and he has a Ring of Honor TV title now, and he's getting a push, and I think he's always been a great wrestler. So I've always liked him. I think he's great. So yes, he's finally getting the push that he deserves, even though I find it creepy. But it is what it is.
Okay, well, she find them creepy. Vicky, I know this is in your alley because you like creepy shit as it is. So
I do. I love creepy shit. The creepy there. Did anybody get any rain last night? We did.
yes, we got some rain over
we,
here.
We had like a downpour, torrential rain. But I know he would have liked it if he was out there with his umbrella and saying, "It's fine, it rain, it's fine." So honestly, I remember like when I first heard the music before he came out, and I go, "What is this? What is this music? I like this." And then he came out, I go, "Oh, it's creepy. I like it already." Because you know what though? When a character gets a whole revamp and does something completely out of the box, that's what makes you stand out, and that's what like the fans really like. Like when Tony Storm just completely like went out of the box and just colored completely outside of the lines. Because you know what? That's what the fans really like. You know what I mean? It's like you just completely redid yourself, and he really is over, and the fact that like he's like incorporated like the conglomeration with it makes it like 10 times funnier. So like I love it, and the fact that like when he gets in the ring with a lot of the wrestlers, they're like they don't know what to do with it. Like I don't know if I don't really want to touch him. I don't want him touching me. You know what I mean? But it just the whole character vibe is just, it's awesome, and I just love it. And just like, because it's like Gollum vibes, and anyone who knows me knows I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I just love it. And he's just selling it so like well, and it's perfect, and I love it. I love everything about it, which I'm sure any of you have seen. I've made memes about like, you know what I mean? But I love it. I think it's perfect, and the fans love it too, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm sure a lot of fans are enjoying it. And if you don't, then maybe you live under a rock. Maybe you don't. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Even our scumbag MJF gave him a shout out about the character. So
yeah.
I think
Like-
that says a lot.
Yeah, that's the team that
At the
helped us
pay-per-view,
thing.
when he came out of the bag and he was looking at the ring, and I was like,
Somebody's still inside
oh,
the thing
it's
going,
so
I'm
Lord of the
saying
Ring
it right now,
vibes. He's
yeah.
like this, and he's like, it's like Gollum wanting the ring back.
Mhm.
That's why I was like,
I like his little association with the conglomeration because they're terrified of him. I
Yeah.
think that makes it so funny.
yeah,
Like, don't. It's like, oh, if you don't move, he won't attack you. And then they just
He won't see
I
you.
find that so hilarious.
it's almost
Yep.
like a T-Rex. If you don't move, it doesn't see you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. I mean, what do you think, Carrie? I'm sure you love it, but still.
I mean, I think I'm like everybody else in the beginning was like, okay, weird, but that's what appeals to the character is if it's weird, if it's strange,
Mm-hmm.
people are going to talk about it. And I think that's what really helped out Leo Rush was being very
Yeah.
unique with the character. And it's something that a lot of fans are not used to. Vicky and I talk about this all the time. One thing I love about what Tony does is you get to be your own image. You don't need to be something forced to look in make-believe land, you know? And yeah, when he was inside the hockey bag, like at Forbidden Door, that was just such a cool spot. The whole thing with Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush, any wrestling nerd can tell you that was a cool spot because of the history that they have. It's just, you know, now he's getting the huge reactions from everybody, and you know, and I do like what Elise said about the conglomeration. You know, it's so damn fun. And I think that is one thing that I always say about AEW too is they bring the character to you and it feels like you're involved with it
Mm-hmm.
more than just spoon feeding it, you know. And I
Right.
think that's where the differences are when people want to compare to, well, you know, Danhausen should have done this, what Blackheart is doing. Yeah, well, Danhausen was meant to be for the entertainment, and Leo Rush has the combination of entertaining and wrestling. So
Right.
I'm glad that he is the ROH television champion right now. I thought it was a little too soon for AR Fox to drop that title, but sometimes you got to strike the iron while it's hot. So, but
And
yeah,
Henry said this is like an old character he's revisited.
Yes.
It's something he did in the past. So
yes,
Henry was a fan of it before. So
I never knew it was a thing.
I didn't either, but you know, Henry said so.
Yeah. Hey, I believe him. I really do.
Henry said
my-
so. You know it's true.
Yep.
Usually, if it's wrestling related or sports
Yeah.
related, yes.
I mean, my friend Chris, he's a big fan of his indie circuit back in the West Coast. So Blackheart was actually notorious over there at West Coast Pro Wrestling, I think it's called,
Mhm.
and everybody loved it. So,
Yep.
hey, if it's working, it's working, and clearly
Yep.
it is. So everything's fine.
I'm glad he found a.
It's fine.
I'm glad he found the niche that works for him. Because
Yes.
I felt like he was being super underpushed and underappreciated. Because, like I said, he's a good wrestler, but then he has a tendency of, retiring a lot of the time. So,
Right.
like, you're
Yeah.
not staying on the path and you're not finding what works for you. You got to keep trying. But sometimes he would just give up and retire from wrestling and then come back.
Yeah.
But he found something that works for him. It's fun. It's over. He's a champion now. So
Right.
keep it going.
Yeah, and you know, he uses the character in a lot of his interviews too, and I like that. Like, if you're gonna stay in character with everything, kind of like where Orange Cassidy's in character with interviews to, you know,
It would
some
have been
people out there.
hilarious for the interview with
Yeah.
Black Leo Rush and AEW. That would have been
Oh,
awesome.
I know.
Because RJ City would have been terrified of him.
Yeah, you would have. That would've
Maybe
been so
maybe we'll get it back. I don't know what RJ is doing right now, and that sucks. I'm
I know.
hoping he's
That was
doing
his birthday
something.
yesterday too.
Yes. Yeah.
I miss RJ.
So I think we all do.
Yes.
All right. So the next topic we have is the discussion, our thoughts on Forbidden Door and the Beach Break. So we'll give a recap on both shows. I guess I will start first. I had low expectations for Forbidden Door. I even I've had my constructive criticism on it, where it didn't feel all exciting this year, to be honest. But that did not, any stretch of the imagination, lead to what I thought that was going to be not the greatest Forbidden Door. This was probably one of the best that they ever produced and ever did.
I don't want to be in the middle.
I mean, just everything about it was just fantastic. Every match appealed to me. Every match told a story. It was incredible. Second best AEW pay-per-view of the year, if I can be real with you. So, and we have another, 6 pay-per-views left for the year. So 5 or 6.
Well,
About
I mean,
let's see. We got Redemption, All In, Wrestle
All
Dream,
Out.
Worlds End, All Out.
I had to think about it. I was like,
Full Gear. So that's 6.
yeah.
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 So
did it out of order, but yeah.
hey, stop it, bookworm. No.
So, I mean, this is the best Forbidden Door because Jay White came back. Finally, I've been
Oh, I
saying
love
this.
that. Yeah.
I have been asking for it for months, and just a shout out to Cruising with Kayfabe. They do a pick'em, and I did the pick'em. I won the pick'em.
Nice.
Yay!
Edged out Henry. We were tied, and I won because I said Jay White finally returns.
Yeah,
So,
Mongo told me.
He's
That's
still
awesome.
Henry's still bitter about it, but anyway, yes. So I don't care what else happened on the pay-per-view. Jay White came back, and that was
That's all you
that
need.
made it. That made it. But we had great. I'm looking at my notes. Sorry. So
It's okay.
Decla's match.
Oh, that was such a good
Against
match.
Starlight Kid. I
So
mean,
good.
So good.
so
So good.
freaking good.
Starlight Kid is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many good matches that I didn't think were going to be good matches.
Right.
I was not sure about. I mean, the Young Bucks always give a good match, but I was not really excited about their wrestling people. I don't really know or care about, but that was a good match.
How you know?
How you know? How you know?
Zack Sabre Jr., Kenny Omega, amazing. Bandito and John Moxley, the match I didn't know that I cared about. But gosh, it was just really, really good. And shout out to Maya World and Mercedes for killing the Owen Hart final. Maya's top broke at the beginning of the match, and you never would have really noted, except I knew it because I saw it happen, but she did not let it affect her. Like sometimes that really affects the talent if something breaks, but she just kept going. She was in it. It was so good. And
Yeah.
Did
she freeze? I think.
And then of course, what? Oh, did I freeze?
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah, for a moment you did.
Sorry. Anyway, it was great. All around great. Swerve and Ospreay, of course, delivered as always. And then the steel cage match, Andrade turning on MJF and Don Callis with that
was awesome.
And he had to be roasting in that.
Because remember I asked Gary, why the hell is he wearing a long sleeve shirt underneath?
He had so many clothes on. I don't know how he was.
I have no idea.
I can give a little bit of a clarification. Mind you, this isn't exact clarification, but it is also a little bit of a joke. He's Mexican. He's used to
Yes.
I say this as a Spanish person.
I was like, you can say that.
That's fair.
I'm saying this as a Spanish person. We have an aversion to heat. It's just natural to us.
See, actually, I do believe that. I really do.
Yeah.
You're funny.
And Beach Break was really good. That was a cool venue. It was. I liked the stupid lifeguard chair that didn't Kenny flip off of it or something. I mean, it was great. Mercedes was sitting on it. I liked that they used that in the. Anyway,
Mhm.
So Beach Break was a really cool show. I enjoyed it.
You got to give him credit for wrestling in that heat.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Ugh.
will say this. I missed like the first 20, 30 minutes of Beach Break. So I did not see the Chris Jericho Ciampa match. And I'm upset. I
Oh, you
should
need to
really
go
look at
watch
it.
it.
I should watch
It was
it.
good. Yes.
Yeah,
But-
you should.
I did see the part where Ciampa threw sands
Yeah.
in Jericho's eyes, and that
Yeah.
oh my god, that reminded me of an incident that happened to me because I've had sand in my eyes. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I know that man was in pain.
Well, that also happened to Kenny too, because Kenny had sand, so I had to keep like rinsing
Yep.
and rinsing and rinsing.
Yeah, it's
You know?
it's you literally have to like pour water into your eye for a good 10 minutes because it is just not fun. Anyway, Forbidden Door. Bravo. I loved Forbidden Door. I thought it was great. It doesn't top Double or Nothing, but I thought it was great.
As somebody that did not attend Double or Nothing, I very much agree. So
And I was woo! I can't wait to talk about it. Anyway, yes, Forbidden Door was really good. I really enjoyed the Kenny Omega Zack Sabre Jr. match. I can see Zack Sabre signing with AEW in the future. I don't know when, but I wouldn't be mad at it. Or if he stays with NJPW, because he is literally one of the top stars over there. So I can see him staying there too. Either way works for him. I really liked the steel cage match. I loved Andrade turning face. I loved it. I was waiting. I was like, yes, please. Because I counted last night. Like, I tried to count officially. There's 13 members of the Don Callis family.
That's just too many.
That's too much. People need to start leaving. Like, on some for real shit. I could see Kyle leaving in the future. I feel like Kevin Knight works as a heel. He just does not work with the Don Callis family. I don't see it.
yeah,
I don't see the
I don't
connect.
see it either.
It feels
I don't
super,
like him as a heel.
It feels super like
Forced?
sloppy. Yes, it feels forced. Not him as a heel, but him as a part of the Don Callis family because he was having his matches and he won the trios titles off the Don Callis family. Like it doesn't make
Hey, Johnny.
sense. Hi.
It does. It just doesn't fit.
It doesn't. He doesn't fit. He could be a heel on his own. It doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit at all.
Especially since there's so many of them. There's legit like so many.
Mhm.
Like I literally had to sit there and count who's a part of Don Callis family. And if I'm correct, it's 13 people right now. And that's including people that are not there, like Wardlow and El Clone. They're not there because they're out. So
Josh Alexander as well.
oh, I forgot him. 14. I know I forgot something.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like that's way too many people. People need to start leaving. So when Andrade did it, I was very happy.
Yeah.
And I loved his shirt. Fuck DCF. Fuck JF. I love that shit. I love the shirt. They need to start selling the shirt.
No, I think
it's
fuck Don Cat. Was it fuck Don
No,
Callis?
it's fuck Don. Fuck MJF. Yeah. It wasn't
Yeah.
DCF. It was fuck Don.
That was
awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That was the best thing he could have done for
Mhm.
himself, because it was just like certain members, like of the Don Callis family, it's just stagnant. Like it's holding him back. Like they're absolutely doing nothing. They're like wallpaper in the back.
Yes.
And Rocky Romero.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys
What
are
are they
just
doing?
there. You know, it's
Right,
like
they're
you're literally
just
like
there. Hechicero, he was there last night, but I'm like, but why?
you guys are like wallflowers in the back.
This is
like,
why.
What are you doing?
If and when Warlow comes back, I do not want him with Don Callis family. I don't. Because
I'm
Well,
telling you,
that's why I
think
feel
it's
it's a blessing by disguise that he got injured. Crazy enough.
I'm telling you, I think it was a
And
sign.
it's been a
As much
whole
as it sucks that he got hurt, I feel like it was a sign. He was not supposed to be in the Don Callis family. It's like the moment he came back, he aligned himself with the Don Callis family, and he got hurt immediately.
Right.
Come on now.
It's just yeah.
And I'm not for anybody getting hurt. You know what I mean? You know how I'm always like sending out praise for the wrestlers and looking out for them and stuff. But it's like it was a bad fit. Like it's like if anything, like I said, he should have been in like the Hurt Syndicate. Like he likes to hurt people like that. The Powerbomb Symphony. You know what I mean? Like
he could just go back to being the lone wolf. He could easily do that too.
Absolutely.
He could easily, as I.
But I meant like if you wanted to be in a faction,
he comes,
be in one that matters.
Shit up, he leaves. That's all. That's all he.
No, that's what I meant. Like if you wanted to be in a faction, be in the Hurt Syndicate, one that matters. Like doing something that matters. Like not just being there as like
he did
hired
easily
muscle.
a lot. There's a couple of other factions I could see him aligning with. Hurt Syndicate definitely be one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't be like totally shocked if he joined Death Riders. Wouldn't be. I don't really see it.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I don't know,
I think he just needs to be a singles competitor. Stay away from factions or teaming up with somebody.
Yeah.
Well, he's already been in a few factions.
Yeah.
Look how that turned out.
Well, that's what I mean.
Lost in the back.
He was only in the Pinnacle.
No.
Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
That shit.
I forgot about that group.
And he was with MJF.
Everything.
They didn't even have a whole. They didn't even have a whole like fight. Like that shit didn't really happen because of Adam Cole being under. So I wouldn't even count that.
I miss Adam Cole.
I miss Adam Cole. Baby.
We want you to come back.
Follow him on
unless
Twitch.
you're better.
Follow him on Twitch.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a update on Adam soon. So.
Yes.
I know. I mean, I only want him to come back if he's better. Like, not if he's not. Like, you know what I mean?
He'll be back soon. Don't worry.
Oh, sure.
Right here.
What was your take on Forbidden Door, Vicky?
Oh man, Forbidden Door was really, really great. Like, it did not disappoint. Honestly, like I thought. To be honest, I thought all the matches was really great. Like, they really did not disappoint. Like, like honestly, from Mercedes match to my with Maya World to, the cage match, to, Kenny and Zach. Like honestly, I don't think there was one bad match. Like, it's just like because I don't think any of the matches disappointed because like every single match was really good. Like, like they all delivered. You know what I mean? Like it's like the thing is like actually I always throw all my notes after the pay-per-view, which is like because I write the matches as they're announced, and then I do my picks, I circle them, and then I write the winners, and then I throw it out. But it's like honestly, all those matches were really good. Like that was a great pay-per-view. Like it really like it did not disappoint. You know what I mean? It really didn't. It did not disappoint at all. And like I have nothing bad to say about Forbidden Door. The only thing I hope is that it continues. That Forbidden Door continues, and that because I know like New Japan's like what, up for sale, Gary?
From what I understand, that it was technically temporarily purchased from Cyber Agent, which is not a big organization. It's still technically up for sale for a company to buy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting with New Japan. AJ Styles said something. AJ Styles said something a few days ago that I fucking disagree with. But
what?
Well, he thinks that WWE should buy a Japan company.
What did I say? That they shouldn't. And you want to know why they shouldn't? Because they're going to sink it faster than you know who. So
I'm afraid that they could.
And the reason why
I have always. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know. What were you gonna say?
I have always loved AJ, and after he said that, I lost a lot of respect. It shouldn't be buying a company. It should be partnering with a company, like buying them, because if they buy them, they're going to change them.
Yep.
It's not the same.
For WWE, it's ownership. That's all it is. It's ownership for them. It's not. It's not about
TNA.
boosting the business.
AAA. Like, look, it's already happening.
Do you know why I think that? The biggest reason why I think that Tony should own it, because purchase it is because Tony is all about the talent. He loves to, enhance the talent. But the biggest thing, the reason why I think that Tony should purchase it is because I don't think there's anybody better to run New Japan than somebody that knows New Japan better than anyone, and that's Kenny Omega. Because Kenny Omega knows the Japanese wrestling culture, honestly, better than anyone in AEW, because he also speaks it fluently. And he lived in Japan for like 7 years, like 7 to 10 years. So I think Kenny Omega would probably be one of the best people to run New Japan. You know what I mean? Because who can, like, it's just, I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. And not only that, Tony just loves wrestling of every kind. And I just think it would be the best thing for him. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. I can't make those decisions, but I'm just saying it would be great. But honestly,
I don't even see Tony buying New Japan either.
But you never know. Anything can happen. You gotta stay positive. It could happen. Doesn't mean it's going to, but it could. But on to Beach Break. It was, I think that starting with like Chris Jericho and Ciampa, like that was a really great match. Like I still got to give them all credit for wrestling in that heat. Like I was sweating just watching things. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting almost sugar and watching this match. Like, you know what I mean? It must be so damn hot there, you know. But honestly, they had really good chemistry wrestling too. So obviously, it was a really good match. It really was. One of obviously my favorite match of the night is going to be.
We'll talk about that. Don't worry, that's a topic.
I know, but it's also Beach Break recap. Okay, so Beach Break was actually really good. You know what I mean? But since we're not getting into that match right now and have to wait,
No, you don't. We don't have to wait. You could just say what you want. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega. I said it. Kenny Omega. That was such a beautiful moment. That was such a beautiful moment for him. And I was truly happy for him, not just because I'm a huge Kenny Omega fan, but because he really needed this win. And honestly, I truly loved how Will came out and took that ring away. I thought that was probably like not just what Kenny needed, but like the fact that like MJF couldn't cheat because Will was like, nah, fuck you, you ain't cheating, and took the ring away. And then somehow ended up with Andrade. I was just like, well, that, like we'll be getting that ring all over AEW. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point.
Henry said it's because they were in United Empire. Is that it?
Yeah, they are.
And
that's
so
why I thought was funny.
Andrade ended up with it.
That's what I thought was interesting. I'm like, okay, so he's in the United Empire, but also in the Don Callis family at the same point, which I just thought was such a catch-22. I was like, interesting.
Well, now it's not because he's not in Don Callis anymore.
I know, but I just thought it was funny. I was like, you're in United Empire over there, but over here you're in Don Callis family. So it's just like, it was just kind of like a bizarre, like,
I don't think he is anymore, but
no, obviously, but like, well, obviously, Will's not even really part of the United Empire anymore. I mean, so
he's adjacent.
Yeah.
Former
Callum Newman. In fact, Callum Newman has anything to say about it. He ain't in the United Empire no more.
Come on, bro.
I'm telling you that I feel like that's going to be a future brawl.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to come into play at some point, especially where. Remember how Will was like, I know this is a little off topic, but everything is wrestling related. And that's what we do. We talk about wrestling. Remember how Will had told him, it's like, oh, I'm never going to join the Death Riders. But I feel like where an opportunity opens, even though he didn't want to take it, I feel like Will is going to slowly infiltrate the Death Riders. Like, okay, yeah, I'm using this opportunity because John's giving me the opportunity to strengthen myself and rebuild who I need to be to get this world title. But do I think that absolutely Will is going to turn on John Moxley at some point? 100%. It's like, I haven't forgotten what you did to me. It's like, how's the best way to infiltrate the Death Riders? By being one. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
That is like, how are you gonna cut the head off the snake? By being
Yo,
part
bro,
of the
You're
tail.
gonna get cooked. You're gonna get cooked if
You
stay
know,
behind that thing,
by
right here.
being part of the snake. That's the
Yeah.
best way to cut the head off of it. Do you know what I mean? I think we knew that from the get go. Like, that was just a given. You know, it's like, oh, you're offering me a patch?
It's all right, bro.
Okay, I'll take it. Sure, I'll wear your patch. And then as soon as you're not looking, here comes that hidden blade as I cut off your fucking head. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't forget what you did. Here comes that hidden blade. I said that.
I know it's going to happen, but I love him with the Death Riders.
I know.
I think the reason why I want to see Will as a heel is because that's the best Will Ospreay, in my opinion, more than him being a babyface. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a really good talent, no matter if he's a heel or a face or not. But obviously, New Japan, well, the heel Will Ospreay from New Japan is what made him the wrestler that he is today. So we shall see if it happens. I mean, I do agree with. Hold on, there's like, yeah, I mean I say they are.
I think they're tweeners. I don't think they're necessarily heel.
This is where I'm confused about it.
John's not really getting booed. Some of the others might get booed, but I don't know. I think they're tweeners.
This is where I'm confused about it. Their faces going against Don Callis family, right?
Are they though?
Hold on, but they're heels when going against Edge and Christian and Edge and Christian. See, Jamar, look what you did to me. Adam Cole and Christian Cage and the Bang Bang Gang. So they're definitely tweeners.
I have no idea. Yeah, tweeners, I guess, is the best word to use. So
yeah, I think they're tweeners.
And one thing that I want to say on Beach Break, it's like the video that I made on the women's Squared Circle page. Like, I think we need to give credit where it's due to MJF. Like I wanted to drop the title again, and he put it into a position where it made sense, and it did make sense with Kenny. So, yeah, I think MJF right now is probably my wrestler of the year for AEW. So I tagged him in the video that I shared, by the way. He's probably gonna laugh at it and be like, this dude is such a fucking dork. But no, I think Reddit should be where it's due for. So the next one here, next topic, is the current push with Maya World, or Maya World, I'm sorry. Maya. Whatever.
Maya.
No, Maya.
I said Maya.
Sure, yeah, Maya World.
I don't know who Maya is.
Because it's in the name. But anyway. I'm just being funny. For real though. I'm really liking the push. I mean, she's like, we can just go back and talk about how she originally came in AEW is because she stepped up when it was needed, and I think that's why Tony Khan is giving her the favorable push more than anybody on that women's roster right now, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think she's gonna beat Sheeta at Redemption, but she proved that she can really go, and the match with Mercedes was a good example. I think she's gonna take actually a title from somebody else, and that's the one that did officially surpass a record from Roman Reigns. So I think that's who is gonna dethrone Athena.
Yep.
Is Maya World. So
that's my prediction. That was my prediction too, is that she was going to take that off of her. Maybe at Death Before Dishonor. I don't know. We'll see. I think she did. She deserves it because she was willing to take the squash matches, earn her spot on the roster, her and High End both. So, unbelievable tragedy in her personal life, and she still wanted to come and work because that's her second family, and just kudos to her for putting in the work, and it pays off. And other wrestlers who shall remain nameless should look at what she did and look at what she's getting.
What are they
Get
doing?
what you deserve.
What are they doing? They're streaming on Twitch. They're not wrestling.
Anyway,
that's what they get.
So I'm excited. Sheeta has never been one of my favorites. I do kind of like this heel Sheeta a little bit. So yeah, I think she wins probably by some sort of nefarious means. She's gonna cheat to win and beat
cheated
Maya.
last night with Queen Mama not.
Yeah.
Queen Mama not.
So, but I'm excited, and we're getting a lot of women's matches on this pay-per-view. It looks like, because we know Divine Dominion still doesn't have a match, and I'm hoping that they have a match on this pay-per-view as well. So, anyway, that's Maya World to the moon with Maya World is what I have to say.
The only thing I will say that I feel she's still a little bit green, but only a little bit. Only a little bit. So I don't think she'll get a title match. Well, she got a title match, but I don't think she'll win a title. Not for a while. So if she does take Athena's title, it won't be for maybe in next year, sometime maybe. But I like the push. I understand the loss of a sibling, so I relate to her on that. Again, yeah, she deserves it. I was really shocked that she made it to the finals because I thought Sky Blue was gonna beat her. That didn't happen. I thought Athena was gonna beat her. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I killed one.
She got to the final and she didn't beat Mercedes. So that I knew. But I like the push. She's getting a good push. She still needs to work a little bit. Her and Hyen are a good tag team. And yeah, she deserves it because yes, she took a 3-minute squash match that wrestlers who shall not be named aren't took that should have taken, and now look at them. They're streaming on Twitch instead of wrestling. Dummies. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's what happens when you think you're bigger than the program, sweetie. Sorry, not sorry. But yes, Maya World deserves the push. She's still a little bit too new for me to be champion, but she will be champion one day.
All right.
Vicky? Tiger.
Yes. Okay, so I mean, how I felt about it at first, I was kind of like, how I felt I wanted like Sky Blue to win that match, and then I was kind of like, I felt like Tony might have just been doing it because of the situation, but I mean, I was kind of happy for her, and I was like, all right, maybe there's a chance she might win the Owen, but like I was really happy for her, like how her match went and everything. I thought it was a really good match. And I think the push is good for her, and I mean I do think that she is still really green, but I mean, in all aspects, I think that her and Hyen are a really good tag team. But I think definitely the push is good for her. I think it's definitely what she needed in retrospect for what she was going through. Because sometimes when you are going through really hard times, you need something to help you get through. And I feel like the push is something that she needed, and to motivate her and to help get her through all this. So I feel like this push was something that she definitely needed, because she is really talented. And to think that she did all that with her top breaking and not having the girls popping up to say hello was definitely a plus. You know what I mean? But I think I'm happy for her. I think the push was definitely a positive thing for her. I feel like it might be a little too early for her to have a belt, but you know what I mean? Who knows? She very well could get the belt off of Athena. So, I mean, I think only time will tell. But like I said, I think the push is definitely a good thing for her. You know what I mean? in all
Mhm.
She
aspects.
ran back and
Yep.
she lit me up. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, nah.
Only a matter of time, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sorry, all I can hear is your boyfriend.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
He's really into it.
He is. He likes his games.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes when I just want to slouch and actually play one of my college football games, I get so wrapped up into it where I'm like, son of a bitch, you mother.
It's okay.
It's a guy thing, trust me.
It is.
That's right.
Okay.
Right now I'm
Yeah.
multitasking. I'm actually
Just picture it
writing
now.
categories for our year-end awards as we're streaming as well. Because you know me, I can multitask.
Just picture
Well,
it
not
now.
categories, people to those
Elise
categories.
opening a book and she's reading the conflict. She'll be like, no, you did not just do that, you motherfucker. No.
I
No.
only do that when I'm seriously into the book and some like crazy twist happens. I don't
Yeah.
do that.
I've been known to also do that.
I don't
I can
do
see.
that regularly.
Mhm.
Okay, what's next?
All right, so I made 2 topics exclusive for the one that's wearing blue and the other one below me.
Oh.
But we're going to talk about this one first. All right, guys, so put your timers on. 15-minute talk from Rhonda for the Jay White return.
Yeah. Rhonda definitely goes first for this one.
Yeah.
She was
All is right with the world. He's finally back where he belongs. And I want to see him go after the world title because I think he was going to get it before he got injured. That was the clear path. So right now I know they're feuding with the dogs, which I'm loving the little commercials and the commercials that they're doing. Great. But what I want to see, because he did kind of call out Will, so I'm expecting that after Will wins the championship, that we'll see something with him and Jay White, a little feud there. It's just Jay White and the Bullet Club Gold. That so good. I love them.
That's
All
when you
of
know
them.
Rhonda gets excited because it's Bang Bang Gang.
Guns up, bitches.
I love the Bang Bang Gang. I find them so funny.
Somebody's coming.
I have Jay White right here beside me on the. Hi, Jay.
I have him up over there in the corner.
Adopt yourself a dog today.
Oh boy, it was so
Yeah.
cute.
Johnny, you feel me? Yes. Jay White for champion. If I can get a damn show in Kansas City, Tony Khan.
No, you guys spoil. Okay, you guys are spoiled.
I know. I want a show though. I'm gonna make a sign. Jay White.
It's gonna happen. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. You'll get another show soon.
Oh, it will. It will. AEW tends to hit the same cities quite frequently. So.
And thank you, Jay White, for returning so that I can beat my husband at the Pick'em on Cruising with Kayfabe.
Shout out to my good friends over at Cruising with Kayfabe, Emily and Mongo. They're doing a really good job over there. I'm very happy to know that their YouTube video that it felt like a 9-minute documentary about the history of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Mongo did a damn good job on that, guys. Please give them a follow. I love everything they do. So
they are on YouTube. You can listen to them on Apple Podcasts. They're awesome. Also, shout out to Smokey and Rachel. They do it with them sometimes. And all 4 of them are going to be going to All In, lucky bitches.
Nice.
Yep.
So anyway, but love those guys, all of them. So anyway, but Jay White, I can just say his name all day long.
I know you can.
Okay, so next.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. We'll go ahead, Elise. Are you gonna adopt a puppy?
No.
No? Dang.
No.
Come on.
No. I already have a dog and a cat.
Somebody else is.
I happy Jay White returns. It feels like the Bang Bang Gang is complete.
Yes.
Like with both him and Colton Gunn were injured, and Ace Austin jumped in. I didn't think it was gonna fit once both of them came back, but thankfully it fits. I'm glad that they all fit. I'm glad that they get along. I'm glad that Ace Austin isn't treated like an outsider because you were here when I wasn't here. That I'm glad that did not happen.
They need his thick thighs.
Boy. Thick thighs save lives.
I like how they made that into a joke last night on Collision.
I know, that's why I said it. Sorry.
Ace
Dem
Austin,
thighs.
I find him so cute.
Oh, we know.
He's just
okay.
Look at the different contrast in your cheeks, Elise.
He's so cute.
I think you have another wrestling crush.
She does. Add that to the
it's
list.
already been there. It's already
Add that to the list.
It's
honey.
already been there.
Yeah. He made the list.
Yeah,
You made the list. You made the list.
But like I said, I love their chemistry. I would love, like, at least for one faction, not the Don Callis family, to have a bunch of titles at once. So I would love for the Bang Bang Gang to have either the tag titles and the trios titles at once, or like the tag titles and then a bunch of the other ones have singles individual titles. I think that would be really, really, really cool. I think the Bang Bang Gang is the one faction that could pull it off. I do not want Don Callis family with all the titles. I can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
My little grid that I made yesterday, the little section that said needs to leave, I wanted to put Don Callis, but he didn't pop up as a choice. So I
Leave the hot dog alone. What did the hot dog do to you?
Exist?
No, Don Callis is annoying.
Ouch, damn.
I can't stand him.
It's
stand
working.
His voice. I can't stand the fact when he tries to speak Spanish and he sounds like the whitest white boy on the fucking planet. Please stop. Please.
He's Canadian. That sounds weird for sure.
Do not speak Spanish. You're terrible at it. Just stop.
Oh God.
That's it. But yes, I'm very glad Jay White returns. I'm very happy they're all together as a unit again. I want them to get some golds. I feel like they deserve it. Them, along with the Rascals, definitely deserve to go after the trios titles.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. I'm good on that.
Yeah, that would be you, Vicky. You're next before me.
I already called that prediction. And then when it happened, I said, told you. So I was very happy because I said he's coming soon, very soon. And then when he showed up, I went, ah! And I was so happy for Ronda. I went, there he is. There he is. And I was like, it was a relief to see him.
You probably heard me screaming from Kansas.
I think
screamed.
China heard you screaming from Kansas. You know what I mean? Honestly,
Henry was like,
it
oh
was
my
just
God.
nice to see him back. Honestly, it just like the Bang Bang Gang was complete again. It was just that was like a very long period of time he was gone, but it was so nice to see him come back and just it was awesome. You know,
we watched that part over and over where the lights go out and it's the Bang Bang and then you hear the switch play. We rewound it and watched it. I was like, it was. I had a problem watching it.
No, listen. There's been many times that we've all rewound like moments where just like, you know, because that's what we do with wrestling fans. You know, we get caught up in the nostalgia. We get excited and like, you know, it's like if it's not making us happy, then you know.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it was really nice to see him back, and it was just awesome, and it just felt like complete because you know it's heartbreaking when wrestlers get hurt, and then you know people, especially ones that are your favorites, and they're gone for so long, and you're like, I don't know when they're going to come back. I don't know the state of their condition. I don't know, you know, how they're doing, and
that's how I feel about Wardlow.
Yeah, you want them to be okay first and foremost. That's what you want more than anything. But it's like, of course you want them to come back because you miss them. And it's only a matter of time. He is going to come back. When it's like, I don't know. I don't know where the thing is. I don't know how they're going to place them or what type of, you know, where they're going to insert them more or less. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And hopefully, it's like they're not going to turn him back into the Don Callis family, because obviously we knew that was just a bad fit. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, he didn't need to be in there. It was just more like more hired muscle getting lost in the shuffle, like a bloated roster somewhere. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it didn't make sense. But Jay White coming back was just, it was like the cherry on the cake. It was just so great to see him. Like, and it's just seeing the celebration with the Bang Bang Gang it was fucking awesome.
The whole way they did it too, with them coming and then him being behind him, and
yeah,
I felt like the way they did it was really theatrical, which was the lights went out, you see Juice Robinson, Ace Austin, the guns on the ramp, and then the lights go out again, then you hear the switchblade, he's in the ring. I thought that shit was beautiful.
It gives me goosebumps.
Cinema.
That was perfect. That's what I loved the most. I was like, that's awesome.
Just screenshot
little boy
that
needs to come in my room
and hold it in I know
Whoever
Wanda wants to screenshot that moment and hold it in her heart forever. I know
it is. It's right here.
It's in there. It's in there. I really think they should have a 5-on-5 at Redemption. It should be the Bang Bang Gang versus the Dogs.
It's funny that you're saying that, Elise, though, and I'm only shaking my head because of one
The
thing.
babies come in.
Oh,
Barnaby needed to come in.
oh, you're gonna have another one join on that bed here very soon.
Yes.
You're not gonna have
we're getting another puppy, a fat wolf. A yellow
Yeah.
lab.
You're not gonna have
Fat
space,
wolf.
I liked the Jay White return, how it happened, because the long-term storytelling that came with it with Jay White and Finlay.
Yes.
Dating back when Finlay took out Jay White in New Japan.
Yes.
So all that was perfect. I think the Jay White return was just, I don't know, man. It's just like you realize how much you miss a wrestler for sure. And I see what Vicky was saying on that, because we get all excited when something like that does happen, and obviously the pop really spoke for itself. So now the reason why I'm shaking my head with the
he's listening to you. Literally listening to you. He's like,
oh good, I'm a narrator. But
he's so cute.
But no, I don't think that should happen at Redemption, because we are pretty much into that month where I would love to see blood and guts happen. Obviously there's Gabe Kidd, that's part of, the dogs. They could find 2 other people easily.
Right.
Maybe they could get Drill and Maloney, for making a special appearance.
He's a big boy.
He's a good
They can easily
talent.
recruit anybody from New Japan, or they can recruit someone from Don Callis, because it's kind of like they're aligned a little bit.
Try to get to it.
They could do
but I don't know.
All In. I mean, that's the biggest show of the year.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of sort of agree. The only reason I disagree is because that's Gay Kid's home country, and I feel like they'll probably get hometown advantage.
Listen.
And I
don't see them winning the Bang Bang game. Much as I love the dogs, I don't. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Bang Bang Gang might lose. And
but think about this. But think about this, Elise. Remember when we were watching Dynasty? A lot of Canadians lost in their home country this year. So
it's not always a hometown country hero.
Yeah. So
true.
Even
though he called them the bullshit boroughs,
and
that's how MJF won at Double or Nothing.
That is another good reason, Johnny. That is another reason why I don't think we're going to see a 5-on-5 with Redemption, because Gabe Kidd is part of the G1 right now. So exactly.
Wait,
exactly.
So is Gabe Kidd have a dual contract?
I don't know if it's dual or most likely. I think
because I know he signed with AEW
on the roster page. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's. I think he is.
Clark Connors and David Finlay are on the roster page, Gabe Kidd should be on the roster.
And so is Persephone and all that. So
Yeah, Persephone's on the roster page too. But Persephone has a dual contract with CMLL and AEW.
Yeah, that I do know. So, but yeah, that's what I could see for All In. As for just Jay White's return, I already gave my little snippets on my thoughts on it. The guy kept teasing us and teasing us. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, another month has
then-
gone by. Nothing. Another month has gone by. Nothing.
But
Hold on. He did it with question marks. And then the day
until
Forbidden Door, he said,
no question mark.
no question
See,
mark.
that's
I
why
caught that too.
it's
I caught that
important.
too.
Yeah, he is on the roster page.
Oh, Sophie, look, you're happy now.
Okay, don't come at me. And I said this last night. I can't stand Gabe Kidd. There's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice. I don't like his presence. Hi, kitty cat.
I disagree with the presence, though.
Sorry, Sophie. It's nothing personal, but
I disagree with the presence.
That's
I
how
think
I
he's
feel
amazing.
About, you know who. That's how I feel about you know who.
Listen, I can't stand him. Like, it's like he opens his mouth and I'm like,
see, granted, there's some things that I do agree with, but I think that is what a heel is doing so well with.
no.
Because you're annoyed by him.
No, it's just some people you just don't like. They just rub you the wrong way. You're just like,
That's
when
how
they
I
come
feel
out,
about Tekla.
like,
It's alright.
yeah, but you feel the same way about Mercedes.
That's fine.
I have a long-standing feud with Mercedes.
I didn't know
You don't
that.
know, but I do.
I didn't know you guys have beef, you know?
Henry also has a long-standing feud with Claudio. Apparently, I
Do you
don't
see
know.
what I mean?
I have beef.
But Henry doesn't know why he doesn't like Claudio, but it just doesn't. I feel the same way about Gabe Kidd. I'm just like, when I see him, I'm just like, I want to hit him with the shillelagh. Like, right in the face. There's just some people. Gary, there's got to be someone you can't stand in the AEW whose face you see and you're like, everyone's got one. You say you don't, you're lying.
I mean, probably outside of AEW, to be honest.
Everybody, we're not talking about the other company.
No. I'm just talking about just wrestling in general. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about that one AEW person that you just are like, I don't get it.
It could also be Ring of Honor too. It doesn't matter. But I don't like Gabe Kidd.
I will say that.
I don't know. I have to think about that.
The two least favorite wrestlers on the roster for AEW for me were Mercedes and Tekla. I put Blake Christian there because I don't really know him in that slot.
What about you, Rhonda? Who is it?
Sheeta. I've never understood Sheeta. Like, I don't get it. Okay. Although I will say she has grown on me with her heel-ishness, but I still just don't. I'm like, I don't understand the hype, so I don't know.
Now, is there a male wrestler you feel that way about too? It's gotta be somebody. We all got somebody.
Hold on, I literally have to look at the roster page.
I know. Yeah, but you have to also look at the Ring of Honor roster because they're not all on the AEW page. Every fan, every follower that we have on this page and on your page has somebody they cannot stand. I want to hear everybody who's watching post who you cannot stand. Wrestler, I don't care if it's AEW, WWE, New Japan, CMML, Stardom, I don't care who they are. I want to hear whose space you cannot stand.
Right. Oh, okay. If we're going outside AEW, CM Punk.
You can post whoever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. I cannot stand.
If we're going outside AEW, my top two are Cody Rhodes and CM Punk.
I think a lot of people's are CM Punk.
I guess for me,
maybe I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. He has his contract coming up, and I'm not just saying this because he has a contract coming up. Even when they were a thing with SCU, I never understood Scorpio Sky.
Okay.
Outside of Christopher Daniels.
Is it because his nose is crooked? Because it might have been broken a couple times.
Hey, this is not Owen Wilson, you know.
I think it gives him character. He's probably heartbroken a few times. But
I
he's still
don't
funny.
I don't know. Even when he was in a good role, I mean, it was cool that he
Yeah,
was
it happens.
a TNT champion, what, 2 or 3 times or something. I just, I don't know. I guess he just never stood out to me
So-
either.
It used to be Andrade for me. When he was there before,
Pouche!
Whoa!
I
How
don't
do you know?
get him.
How do you know?
But now I
I
enjoy.
I see where you're coming from, Rhonda, because I was literally the same way.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
think-
No, it's not his Britishness. It's his something about him. Like, I just can't stand him.
It's his
You know,
bald.
it's not because he's British. I don't give a shit which country you come from. It's just his something about him. His face. I can't stand it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like him. I don't hate him. I just don't like him. Like, and when I see him come out, you know, it's like peeing on couches and shit. Like, dude, what
What?
do you mean? You don't
Jeez.
remember?
Oh,
He pissed on the couch.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh, yeah.
gross.
Okay.
that
I
was
was like,
weird.
wait a
That
minute.
was weird. I didn't.
He was gross for that.
It's like, you're gross, dude. You're gross. Like, you have 0 class. But that's not why I don't like him. I just
Tony
like,
Nese is another one for me. Like
I don't
I
see
don't know
that
what
for him.
stands out with him either. Like,
yeah.
that's why if they decide that they don't want to resign, I figure it's not a total loss for me. It's like with Big Bill, I will always love Big Bill. I want to make that clear. But
Okay.
when he decided that he didn't want to resign his contract, I'm like, hey, that's cool, man. But
You know who we all probably feel the same way about is Jake Hager. He just was there, like, just hired muscle. Like, okay. Like,
I am
nobody,
so
like,
glad
hated
he
him,
got
he just was
smacked
there.
the fuck out.
I just
Yeah.
think he just kind of looked like a joke, like with his purple hat. Like, I like this hat. Like, you really just didn't know what to do with him, so you just made him look like a walking joke. Like,
Maybe that's why he's upset with Tony Khan still.
well, no, I you know
Lost
what
his
though?
purple hat.
You know what the best part about that too?
You could-
He's
you
like,
could
fuck
have-
you, Tony Khan, and then he got bitch slapped and knocked out.
Power
loved
slapping
it.
is so stupid.
Okay, first of all, that's not a real sport. I'm gonna say this: power slapping is not a real sport. It's a joke. I said what I said. That is
Crazy
not
enough.
a real sport.
People pay for it too, and they watch
That's-
it. And
That's wild to me.
If it
bro.
entertains them, okay, that as long as it makes you happy, if it entertains you, that's fine. But it is not a real sport.
Hmm.
Slapping people is not a real sport. Boxing is a real sport. Okay, tennis, as boring as it is,
listen, I don't watch
is a real fucking sport.
boxing all that much, but when I do see clips, it feels like it's now just pay to have this person win because you're like, especially
Hi,
the way they
kitty
look
cat.
things.
Say hello.
Really quick, any news on Keith Lee? Well, apparently he got divorced. That's
That's
wild.
sad.
Yeah.
Um, I
Also,
I heard
I
that
read
he might
something
be
about it.
retiring,
yeah, that he's retired. For
take it
being
to a
like-
grain of
He's been
salt.
gone a
with
long
Ryan
time.
Reynolds. Yeah.
but I don't
If he does, I can understand why the guy, ever since COVID, affecting his lungs and everything, and just
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would still really love for him to come back for one match, and that will be against Rose Strickland. I feel like that match still needs to happen.
I think it was supposed to, but
It was.
I
It
think
was
that
supposed to at
COVID
that
took a real
pay-per-view.
toll on him.
It
Yeah.
was supposed to happen at the pay per view. They were hyping it up, and then last minute he got pulled out, and Dustin Rhodes replaced him. And then that's when Swerve Strickland's like momentum went real far, and I love that for Swerve. Love that, but I still think he needs his revenge or his needs to. I feel like that needs to happen. If he's gonna have one last match, it should be that, and he should win.
I mean, it
That would be hard
cool,
just to
but-
come back and have
yeah.
one last match.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't have to be a long, grueling match. If it needs to be short, then let it be short. But just let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't
That
know.
would be hard
It's
for him.
I know.
re-
It sucks,
wrestling
but
is
I would
really.
I would love. I know it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's a dream for a reason.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But
Wrestling is a mystery, though. You know, there was indefinite, like, you know, you're out, your career's done, and then Adam Copeland made his return at the Royal Rumble back in what 2019. Like
No.
you just never know. Was it 2021? Oh, okay. So you just never know.
Right.
All right, now.
All right. Next.
Okay, so let's this is gonna be a fun topic for Elise.
Oh God.
The current
That's why
direction
she
with
needs to go
Tekla.
last. Or go
I
last.
am hands down loving Tekla so much. She is easily my favorite women's wrestler of the year so far. Congratulations to her becoming the Artist of Stardom champion. That makes me believe more and more that she's not going to retain that title at Redemption now. I really hope I'm wrong because, man, I don't know. Tekla's just having a run of a lifetime right now. She is wicked over. A lot of people like her. Her on commentary, by the way, really reminds me of Toni Storm. So, I love Tekla on commentary so much. We need to see that every week. But I don't know. Like, I remember when I posted about her when she was signed, giving like statistics of her career. I was pretty jazzed about it because I do remember seeing some of her stuff in Stardom prior to AEW, and it's crazy. Within 1 year, she is this damn good. So, yeah, I want her to have a very good title reign with that title. I just don't think she should drop it. I don't think they should do anything rational with Tekla right now. So, yeah, I mean, I can go all day, but Vicky, I know how much you like Tekla, so let's touch up on it with you.
I do like Tekla. I think she's badass. There's just a lot of shit about Tekla I like. She's a lot of power in a short little body. You know what I mean? And she's loud, and she's just like in your face, and just for a small little thing, she's strong. You know what I mean? And she's really over with the fans. But I mean, I know, like I said, we all have our opinions, and I respect that. But it just does not make sense for her to lose the belt at Redemption. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, especially if Willow's gonna win just to lose it at All In. Like, it does not make sense. I just don't see the logic in it. Like, it's like, okay, Willow wins the belt and then she loses it All In. It just does not make sense. None of that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? So I don't see her losing the belt at Redemption. You know what I mean? Why have the world title belt for just 1 month? Like, I don't like flip flopping with belts. I just don't.
That's what happened with her TBS title. She won it, held it for a month, and then dropped it to Mercedes. If they do that to her again, I'm gonna be very, 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 very fucking mad.
Yeah, it's like, I just don't get it. Just like, it's like, honestly, I really hope that, and it's nothing against Mercedes, because Mercedes is a really great wrestler too. Like, both her and Tekla are really great wrestlers, and so isn't Willow. You know what I mean? And I'm not shitting on any of these women, because they all have something amazing to bring to the table. But I don't want to see Tekla lose her belt right now. It's like, first of all, Mercedes, when she first came, she won so many belts so quickly. Like, and it's just like, it was just really in your face really fast. And it's like, I really don't want Tekla to lose her belt right now. It's like, Mercedes eventually is going to get that belt. I think anybody with a brain can see that. But it's like, she doesn't need it right now. Like, she just had all those belts for so long. Yeah, she lost them all. But so what? She still won the Owen 2 years in a row. You know what I mean? It's like, she does not need that world title right now. It does not make sense. This is just my opinion. You know what I mean? And you know how strongly I feel about, like, my opinions. But it's like, I just don't want to see Tekla lose the belt right now. It's like, maybe if she goes against Mercedes again, maybe at, like, World's End or something. But it's like, I just don't think it makes sense for Tekla to lose the belt right now, because she is so over. And it's like, it's like, Mercedes hasn't lost that many times at all to anybody. So it's kind of like, she lost, like, what, once, maybe twice. So, like, well, I mean, yeah, obviously losing the belts, okay, that's different. But like, Toni Storm beating her, and then, like, you know what I mean? It's just, I just don't want to see Tekla lose the belt, because Tekla is so over right now, and I think she's doing amazing. And it's just like, I just don't like seeing everybody lose
Brings
to
in that direction,
Mercedes just so
I
she
think.
can get a belt. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's like the best idea. So I don't know. I don't want to see her lose, right now, but I just don't think it makes sense for Tekla to lose the belt to Willow, just for Willow to lose the belt the next month to Mercedes. I think it's stupid. None of it makes sense to me. None of that makes sense at all. It's just dumb. Just for someone to have a belt for a month. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion. But
I also don't think Tekla should lose. I think she should win at Redemption. I love Willow. I think Willow is amazing.
I knocked them behind ring.
But I think if she wins and then only holds the title for a month, that's dumb.
bad booking.
Now maybe there's a different direction they're going in. Maybe Mercedes doesn't win at All In. I mean, everybody thinks she's going to, but what if she doesn't? Because Henry is dying on the hill that they should have turned her babyface. He thinks that Mercedes should be babyface, and I like her. We're big fans of her either way, but so maybe she loses at All In. I don't know, but I think the match should be against Tekla. I think that is the match. It's not a replay of Willow and Mercedes. It's just not.
Right.
I don't know. Unless they do a 3-way match at All In, if something happens at Redemption that leads to it being a 3-way at All In, I don't
want to see a 3-way.
I don't really either, but I'm just trying to make it make sense. I love Willow, but I really don't even think she should have been the one to win the match.
Yep.
Or the match.
Shield.
I don't know. Anyway.
And that's why Tony is in a rock and a hard place, because now you just don't want to do a decision that you don't want to regret. And I just, like I said, I can't see heel versus heel. I just don't. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I really, really am.
I don't see the problem. What's wrong with heel versus heel?
It's just, I don't know, Vicky. I don't see it.
We're having a face versus face.
Yeah, we've had many faces versus face. What's wrong with
heel versus heel? We're having Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay hasn't turned heel yet. He's still a face. So
I think it's because you actually
heel versus heel.
I think it's because you actually want to cheer for somebody instead of just booing somebody throughout the match. You know what I mean?
They're not gonna boo. Who are they gonna boo? Everybody loves Tekla. Everybody loves Mercedes. Who are they gonna boo?
Yeah, that's what I say.
They're not.
I'm not saying
it's gonna be. It'll be a split crowd.
It doesn't make sense. What you're saying. First of all, you think there hasn't been heel versus heel throughout history? There's always been heel versus heel and face versus face. Face versus heel.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
If Henry was here, he would say that he will die on the hill that Mercedes should have turned face.
She still has time to turn face.
I know, that's what I told him. I said she has time. She's a great heel, but she has time. Something could happen to make her turn face.
You know how many times she went back and forth as heel and face in the other companies?
Yeah. Honestly, it was right there during the Owen when she went out and congratulated Maya World. She should have turned face then. That made perfect sense. Maya lost her brother. Mercedes has always had, her. She even talked about Eddie Guerrero after the pay-per-view. She could have went with that, turned face. It would have, I don't know.
Yeah, but then both her and Athena attacked her.
Yeah, it made no sense for Mercedes to attack her. That's what Henry is saying. Henry was like, they should have turned her face right then. Mercedes should have been like, no, you're, and kind of protected Maya World almost. But I don't know.
I still think there's a very good chance that Tekla could retain it All In.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
If I had to choose between Tekla and Mercedes, I'm choosing Tekla.
I know.
We know that. We know you know.
I mean, everyone's just going with the obvious, thinking it's got to automatically be Mercedes. Why? Because she makes the most money. She's the biggest player in AEW. It's like.
I guess I'm trying to think of a curveball, and the way Mercedes has been teasing for somebody to debut in AEW, and I think that could happen where she doesn't win at All In, and then next thing you know, she recruits somebody where she's teasing that she wants a wrestling dream with in AEW. So maybe that will be her counter if she doesn't get the title. So
This one is still in the company. She just had her match with the other girl. I forgot her name.
Yeah, but it
um,
felt like a weird. I don't know. Henry feels like she could definitely come. Her contract
she does.
is up in October, so
Which is in Wrestle Dream. She's not going to come right over. She still has to adjourn 90-day non-compete.
not if she just lets her contract run out.
mm-hmm.
The 90-day compete only comes into play in certain scenarios.
Oh, okay. Oh, who knows? Maybe.
Only time will tell. But yeah.
But yes, I got you guys know I'm 50-50 on Tekla. I don't like the spitting. It's just gross to me. I don't like the spitting. It's nasty. Anybody that does the spitting thing is gross. I don't like it. But she is funny as hell. Her on commentary on Wednesday was hilarious. Or when she was on commentary for when Willow won that match, the Casino Gauntlet, she was hilarious. I thought she was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And she called me the shirt cowboy.
Yeah,
That was
good.
hysterical.
Well, see, that's
That
why
was-
that also made me believe that something could happen with if Tekla doesn't win the title. I think that was maybe dropping a tease that we could see Tony Storm. You know, remember the attack that happened with Tony Storm?
We
Maybe it was
still don't
Tekla
know
all
who
along.
did it. We still
Right,
don't know who
exactly.
did it.
Maybe it was Tekla all along. You know?
Could be anybody.
They can counter with a
But-
lot of shit on that.
Yes, but Tekla, she's a firecracker, and I
She
can appreciate
is.
that about her. But it's just I don't know what it is that I'm not jiving with, but she's a good champion. She's a good wrestler. She's a great talker.
Mhm.
And if I want her to win a redemption. I'm sorry. I love Willow. I do not want a repeat of Willow's first TBS reign, because that just feels like a cop out. You can easily turn Mercedes face and then have them go out at it at All In. But that's I don't know. But if I had to choose between Mercedes and Tekla at All In, I'm choosing Tekla. That is my opinion. What's next, Gary?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? There you go.
I'm going
There's your
last.
thought. I mean, I guess it's long overdue, you know. Over 1,600 days since he was champion last. That's crazy. You know, I think Kenny is very deserving more than anybody on the roster. I think this is going to be the last time, actually, in my opinion, that Kenny's ever going to hold this AEW World title.
Right.
I think, obviously, next month, I feel that it's going to be the passing of the torch for somebody.
Mhm.
I just think that, you know, with me seeing Kenny wrestle twice in 2 years in a row, I can tell you that obviously he slowed down quite a bit because of the unfortunate situation that happened to him a couple of years ago. But
Yeah.
I think just we need to embrace this moment with Kenny being the world champion, because it's just the guy really worked so damn hard to get where he's at in AEW, and that's why I always say, well, lately I've been saying that's why I appreciate MJF, because of what he did for Kenny. You know, like the last match that they had before that one was, you know, on a random collision, and, you know, but yeah, I can talk about this all day, but there's a lot of things that I can talk about it too. But yeah, again, very well deserving for Kenny, in my opinion. So yeah, whoever wants to talk about it next.
Rhonda, you go.
I mean, it's very well deserved. We love Kenny in this house, so we are big fans. We've gotten to see him wrestle some amazing matches in Kansas City, so I'm glad he got this championship. I'm sad that it seems like it's going to be a short title reign, so hope maybe it won't be his last, but he doesn't really need a title anyway because he is the amazing Kenny Omega. So with or without a title, he's a champion in my book. So that's all.
I said before that Dynamite, I said if Kenny doesn't win, I was gonna riot. I didn't riot because Kenny won. Yay! I love Kenny Omega. I think he is literally everything he says he is. He's the god of pro wrestling, the best bout machine, the cleaner. He is like when AEW first started, I've only heard of Kenny Omega through like certain channels. I didn't really know of him. But then he got to AEW and he was going after the world title and he didn't win. I was like, what's the hype about him? Like, I'm not seeing it like at first. But then the more I saw him wrestle, the more I saw the hype. And he deserves after the whole diverticulitis thing, I really glad that he was able to come out and be a champion. That stipulation with the whole, oh, I'm never gonna go after this title again. That I hate that stipulation. I hate it. Whoever makes it is. We already know the first person that ever made it, and they're a fucking idiot and a fucking sellout. Let me not start. And then Hangman Page came back and said, "Oh, I'm gonna keep my word." Why? Why? I wanted to smack him through the screen. Why? But Kenny Omega, that stipulation did not stop him. No. He won. He is deserving. If he loses at All In, it's still a good reign. He's handing off the torch to Will Ospreay, who also deserves to be champion. So I won't be completely mad or sad about it. But I'm glad he's champion. If he holds it again, he holds it again. If not, he's had a good motherfucking run. That's it. That's all. Go ahead.
Oh man, I already knew in my heart that Kenny was gonna win. Everybody knows how much I love Kenny Omega. I mean, after all, second half of my wrestling handle is Omega. Kenny to me is unbelievable. I mean, it's kind of like how yours, like when I first started watching AW, I didn't know about really any of these wrestlers. I didn't know about Ring of Honor. I didn't, because this was all new to me. Obviously, the only other wrestling I had known about really was WCW, WWE, ECW, and I heard of other ones too. But there was wrestlers I hadn't heard of, and then I saw Kenny Omega and I was like, good God, and then I was like, let's see what he's about. And then I saw him wrestle and I'm like, holy shit, this guy is unbelievable. And then, the more I saw him wrestling, I was like, now I understand why they call him the God of Pro Wrestling. And then he became the belt collector. And then, I understand why they call him the cleaner and, the best belt machine. And just, Kenny is just a once in a lifetime wrestler. He has had an unbelievable career. The things that he's done just makes him who he is. And the fact that, he has gone through the things that he's gone through and had, come back even after the diverticulitis. It's just amazing, and just to see him go through what he went through and the fact that he's still wrestling, and just now he's the champion again. It's just, it really does pull on your heartstrings, and just like he deserves this. He really does. Like, even if this is his last run, and it's like, I don't care how short it is, it's truly a sight to see, and I'm so happy for him. And it was just like, it's funny, like, because I'm sitting in my room and he won, and I'm like shaking Barnaby, like, Barnaby, he won, Barnaby, like, I'm so excited, and Barnaby's looking at me like, that's nice, like, like, I don't know what you're so excited about, but I was so happy for him, and I was just like, this is awesome, this is truly amazing, and the fact that, God bless him, they had to wrestle in that disgusting heat, you know what I mean, and with sand in his eye, the poor guy, you know what I mean. Like, he truly deserves this, and I couldn't be more proud and happy for him. And I feel like that match between him and Will is going to be unbelievable. That is going to be a match for the ages. It is going to be a sight to see, and I'm so looking forward to it. It is going to be bittersweet though, because it really is going to be like passing the torch to Will,
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna pull on your heartstrings as well. It's like, I love Kenny. Kenny is just I don't even need to finish my sentence. Kenny is just something else. He really is. I need to meet that man.
You will.
I know.
It will happen. You will.
We're not gonna talk about this on air. I'll talk to you guys about it when we're off. God damn it. Carry on.
So our thoughts on the rundown of, we will do a rundown of Redemption. What match are you excited for? What do you expect? Of course, we have Kenny and Kevin Knight, Tekla and Willow Nightingale, Kyle Fletcher and Bandito, the Young Bucks versus Moxley and Will Ospreay, Sheeta versus Maya World, Cage and Cope versus the Death Riders, Mark Davis and Andrade, Chris Jericho.
Drunkzilla?
Yeah, that guy.
No, drunk uncle.
I'm so glad you like that meme.
I mean, he is everybody's drunk uncle. If you don't see it,
he really does. He does look like a drunk uncle.
This is just the beat down he gave Andrade. After that, he was like, "Oh my god, that is."
I need to
100%
share
drunk
the meme
uncle
on the page. People need to see this meme. So.
Yes, you do.
You guys can talk about it first.
So
I'll go last.
A lot of people have been. I had heard a lot of podcasts, a lot of. I've seen lots of stuff about Redemption being like an afterthought. No, not going to be a great show. Just not enough build up. All this stuff, and as the matches have gotten announced, I've gotten more excited. But the match for me that I think is not only going to be match of the night, but match of the year contender is the Young Bucks and versus Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley. I think that match is. I think Tony heard everybody bitching, and he's like, you know what? Hold my beer. Let's get the Young Bucks. Put them. I mean, you could put them against anybody, but against Will Ospreay, and it's gonna rival the Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay. Like, it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm so excited for this match now. Anyway, so I'm really getting excited for the whole card, where I was not. I was like kind of, and I'm still mad that we haven't gotten a. You haven't even got a show. Just give us a show, Tony, in Kansas City. I don't care. Just a Dynamite. I mean, I want a pay-per-view, but I just want a show. So, anyway. But I'm excited now. So that's it. That's my match of the night right there. Done.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of good matches that are gonna happen, but I will say the one I'm looking forward to is the Andrade match. Now, in my little grid thingy, it says used to dislike, now likes. I put Andrade. Very, very much so, because I will say when he was with the other company and when he was with the AEW the first time, it felt like he was trying to be the big fish in a small pond. Like I felt like his ego was stopping him a lot. His ego was getting to him. Now, with this second run, he's just being naturally himself. It feels a lot more authentic. It feels a lot more real. And it feels like, yes, he is deserving of any title. And yes, he should definitely go after the world title. And I'm loving his current run. Loving. And he was the first wrestler that stopped when he got to the arena for Double or Nothing. He was the first one that stopped, said hi to me, and took a picture with me. And
did he say how you know?
How you know?
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
how you know
He
me.
said hi.
Yeah.
He said hi. How are you? I'm like, I'm good. Can I get a picture? He's like, yeah, sure. We took the picture. If you see my picture, if you see the picture, he's smiling so big. His like smiles, and it felt so genuine. Like my heart was pounding out of my chest so loud. I'm pretty sure he heard it. But he was very nice. He took the picture. I said good luck to. He said good luck tonight. I was like thank. He was like thank you. He's so far the experience I've had with him. He's very nice, and I feel this run is skyrocketing him, and he deserves it. Like the ego was what was stopping him before. He put that ego in check, and he's thriving now. So I really hope he wins against Drunk Uncle. I really hope he wins.
I want him to beat Drunk Uncle too.
I think he could, but something tells me that he's not.
Why?
Well, because the last time when I want to say it was after Beach Break, maybe the week after. Yeah, he's teasing the hell out of MJF for dropping the title, so I think MJF is gonna cost him the match.
Isn't MJF injured?
Yeah, but it's MJF. You don't think he's gonna be part of All In, so I think that's gonna be a match at All In. It's gonna be Andrade and
No.
No.
He's injured.
MJF.
He's injured. He's out.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like I said, I'm wrong most of the time, so if I'm wrong here, that's not a big deal. So there's that. My favorite match of the night that I'm excited for more than anything is actually Bandito and Kyle Fletcher. I really think that could be a match of the year.
Yep.
Match for AEW. I don't know, just something about this pay-per-view feels like it's just obviously, you gotta put a pay-per-view together, but then again, that's what I felt like with Forbidden Door this year. It felt like it was just randomly assembled with some things that I didn't agree with, but again, that was one of the best Forbidden Doors ever. So I have no doubt it's going to be a good pay-per-view, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not feeling it at the moment, but I do like the matches on paper for sure. But yeah, I think it just we shall see what happens, I suppose. So.
What's next?
I don't know. Did Vicky give her thoughts on Redemption?
Vicky, did you give your thought?
No, I'm like, because since we don't have all the matches completely, it's kind of hard for me to say like much about it because like they don't give all the matches until like the day of, and right now we only have 2, 3, 4,
7,
8.
Oh, there's 8. Oh, I thought there was 7.
Didn't you just say Sheeta versus Maya World?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That would be 8. So I mean, obviously, I'm obviously looking forward to seeing Kenny, defend the title versus Kevin Knight, because I keep calling Kevin Knight an asshole for being a heel. But like I'm like, fuck you, Kevin Knight. Even though Kevin Knight's a great athlete, but I'm like, fuck you for attacking Darby. But I'm not looking forward to my Bucks versus Will and John, because you know how much I love Will, but I'm like, I don't want to see you go against my Bucks. You know how much we love our Bucks, Rhonda. I was like, but I will always be on Team Bucks. You know what I mean? So I think the match between Kyle Fletcher and Bandito is going to be really good. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing Andrade versus Drunkzilla. I'm hoping he takes the title away from Uncle Mark. So I think the match between Chris and Tommaso will be really good. Let's see. I think, I don't know, I feel like the Cage and Cope match between Claudio and Pac was just kind of picked randomly out of a hat. Like, let's see who we can throw in there, and who wants to go against Cage and Cope for the titles. Like, okay.
Oh, we know where that's gonna go. That's gonna go to All In. There's gonna be a 4-way ladder match. So that's what I think.
These 4 ways. Like, why does it always have to be so many 4 ways? Like, it's not that it's not great. It's just a lot to pay attention to. Because you're just like, you're trying to watch everybody at once, because it's so much going on at once. It's not that it's not exciting, but you just don't want to miss anything, because it's like so much shit to pay attention to.
That's how my friend felt with the match with the Bucks and Jack Perry and Kenny Omega and Hurt Syndicate at Double or Nothing against Don Callis family.
And it's not that it's all great. I mean, it's all great and it's all exciting, but it's like you don't want to miss anything because you're trying to pay attention to everybody at once. But there's so much to pay attention to.
Yeah, but you want to try and get as many people in the matches as possible. And All In's the biggest show of the year.
Everybody wants to be a part of it.
Yeah. So I agree. I mean, I think it's going to be a 4-way ladder match. And I think maybe even a 5-way. I don't know. I mean,
that's too much. That's overkill.
The reason why I think we're going to get the 4-way ladder match is because it's easy what they're going to do. They're going to do who? I don't know. Who?
You know.
You're literally saying right there. I mean, you got the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh my God!
Really see happening because they opened up an envelope.
Can I say?
When it comes to their free agency, hold on. I know you're biting at the bit here. And then, of course, the Young Bucks, Cope and Christian, and then that's where they need to wait for All In for this. And then Young Bucks are like, you know what? We're just here because we deserve this title, but who is going to step up as well? And then that place will erupt when the New Day makes their debut.
I think it can't be the New Day though, so maybe the New Era.
The New Era. No, that sounds like something that Triple H would say. Well, there's a new era here in WWE.
Hey, I just got a Switchblade shirt that says Switchblade Era, so don't be putting that. Ricky Bobby
better than the New Era.
Yeah, I got a Switchblade Era shirt from AEW, so suck it, Gary Joe.
Listen, Gary, she's Tommaso Ciampa at the bit over there, so let her friggin' have her piece.
Oh, did Elise want to talk? I mean,
okay.
I mean, we have a main event segment for you, Elise, today, so go ahead.
No, I know. I just
let her get it out, man.
I'm not 100% behind the New Day going to AEW.
But definitely the Motor City Machine Guns need to come.
Well, that's a hot take.
Why do you think? Why do you think that?
I am of the unpopular opinion. Okay. Because let's be real, they're only doing it to be petty. I feel. They're doing it to be hold. Let me explain. No. Hold.
Say what you gotta say, girl.
If they were not getting their salaries cut by TKO, let's be real, because it was TKO's decision, possible, most likely TKO's decision. If they were not, if they had not gotten their salaries cut, they would still be with the other company. They would not even look at AEW. Kofi Kingston has been a WWE wrestler for nearly 20 years. He is a loyalist.
I don't think they're the ones that got the pay cut, though. It was Sheamus.
They are. That's the reason they left. They got a pay cut. They said that they were negotiating. Their pay was going to get cut. And they were like, no. So they walked
I thought
out.
it was just Sheamus that got that pay cut, not the New Day.
No. They offered a lot of wrestlers pay cuts. A lot of them. But the New Day were one of the first people to tell them no.
Honestly, though, I don't think it's being petty because, the New Day has a lot of money when it comes to that.
I feel like it's a strike back. Don't get me wrong. I think them being in AEW would be so fun.
They have actually been friends with the Bucks and Kenny Omega for a long, long time.
I'm not saying that
before they wrestled with that company. So, I mean, I don't think it's.
I feel like it's a little get back, and I feel a little bit. I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. I'm not. This is just my opinion. A little bit petty, and a little bit, yes, let's do this something new. So again, I'm only 50% against it. 50.
I look at it this way, too.
I like to see how they're gonna fit the AEW roster.
I look at it this way too.
Way to like integrate themselves. But again, I feel like it's a little bit petty. I gotta see what happens. So I gotta see it to believe it type shit.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm like, it feels like it's not genuine, that they genuinely wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. They come, they turn it up, they have a good fucking time. I will enjoy it no matter what, as long as it's like.
I see what you're saying.
I need to see the process.
I see what you're saying to a degree because Tony has brought in so many ex-WWE stars and they just go back just because, it's like Baron Corbin, for example. Granted, he's never been in AEW. But I don't think it's, but that's the other side of me again. I don't think it's just, I think they just want to do something that they actually feel free with, and I think that's why you see a lot of people come to AEW is because they feel that sense of freedom. And, they're getting up there too, like that's why I really wish, I'm not saying you at least, but I'm saying like other wrestling fans would seem to understand that wrestlers are going to AEW because they have another option to go to, and then that way they can feel happy and spend more time with their family. And
I get it. I just
I don't think it's being petty at all.
Hold on. The way I felt that it went about is that they were negotiating their contracts. WWE or TKO wanted to cut their pay, and then they were like, no.
Yeah, I mean, from an athlete standpoint too, like they have every right to feel what they are worth. They
do, but I feel like if they never got said that they had to take a pay cut, they would still be in WWE.
I still think they would have left. I'm serious. It's like with Mercedes, not Mercedes, but it's like Bayley. I think with Bayley, it's on Paneer, and I think she's gonna do what's right for her. Her contract is coming up in October, and I don't know. It's just because again, I do agree with you, but the other side of me is like, I don't know. I just, that's the beauty of opinions, I guess.
That's why I said my opinion is unpopular because a lot of people will love to see the New Day in AEW. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm dreading it. I'm not saying I don't want them there. I just feel like it's a little petty. That's it.
Well, I mean, you don't think it's petty that WWE gave them a pay cut too? You know what I'm saying?
Which is why they're getting a petty get back. Hello?
I don't know. Anyway, this is a very, very hot topic, but let's steer into a positive note to end the show. Elise, you can talk about your thoughts with Double or Nothing because you did appear there. So
Yes, you did.
I was there from 9 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning that evening.
She got a discount
was-
on nachos or something.
I bought the nachos. The nachos are fucking trash. Don't even get me started on their food.
Wait,
$20
did you
for
get?
fucking
Wait, the
shit.
important thing to know: did you get Raising Cane's?
Yeah, I saw it after. Yes, I did.
Okay. Shout
How was
out
it?
Raising Cane's. We need
I
a
love you.
sponsorship from Raising Cane's. But
I love me some Raising Cane's.
Can we get a
I
discount?
love me some Raising Cane's.
I've never had it, but I think it was only in New York.
no,
it
it's in
used to be a Southern Belle. They
Yes.
just started opening up
Vicky,
in New York. Like
Yeah.
they
4
got
years
some in Boston, Vicky.
Do they really? Well, I've never had it, so
You really
When
should
you
try
move
it.
here-
too.
there.
You
When you move
need
here,
to
we're-
try it.
you know what? When you move here, Gary, and Elise comes for the weekend to stay here, we'll all go.
Yes.
Raising Cane's started in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in 1996.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Like
know
I
what?
said,
You
we
and Henry have to take a road trip
You
too.
need to,
so
they
we
have
all
a
hang
dog.
out.
They have a lab. I think that's their like. Sometimes they have little plush dogs. So
Aw.
they sell souvenirs. They anyway, we're veering
Anyway.
off topic. We're veering off topic, by the way. But have some Raising Cane's. It's good.
One other thing before you continue, you can go to Walmart, get their Raising Cane sauce, Vicky, and try it on like a burger or dip it in fries. That's
No,
when
I
you
wanna go
know
to the
you.
place.
I know, but this will give you the start
Google
of
it.
Raising
You'll
Cane.
find it. Google
Okay.
it. I bet you
All
there's
right, I'll
I bet you
Google
there's
it. I'll
locations over
Google
there.
it.
I bet you.
Gosh.
Anyway,
People
I
love their
went-
chicken.
it was so fun. I met 11 wrestlers. Well, 3 of them being commentators. So I met 8 wrestlers. I met Andrade. I met Jack Perry. I met Luchasaurus. I met Anna Jay. I met who else? Mike Bailey, Renee Paquette, Justin Roberts, Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. Who else?
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, Anthony Bowens, A.R. Fox, and most importantly, I took a picture with Spurs.
with who?
Oh my God. Swerve
Oh, sorry, it cut out.
Swerve
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy.
I
It
I
rained,
fell.
It really did. Really
but
did.
it was fine.
It's fine, bro. But I oh my lord, Swerve Strickland. I almost didn't ask him for a picture because he looked angry.
That might just be his face.
I couldn't tell if it was just his face. I wasn't sure.
You were not going to pass that opportunity,
he-
girl. I would have
he-
never heard the end of it.
He came up to me and I said hi, and he said hi. I was like, "Can I have a picture, please?" If you're not in the mood, I understand. He's
Aw.
like, "Sure, I could give you a picture," and then he took the selfie with me, and I was like,
Look at the
"Yeah."
face. She cheesing.
Oh, he's so handsome. So
Aw.
handsome. Anyways,
What a
I'm
beautiful
sad. There's a lot.
chocolate man.
Yes. I was so sad. I know Warlow was in New
Mhm.
York, but if that motherfucker popped up over there, I did not see him. Warlow,
Like that
you're
motherfucker.
eluding me. You're eluding me. I'm not liking it. You're eluding me.
She'll hunt him down.
I didn't get to see the conglomeration. I was so sad about that. I didn't get to see the Bucks or Kenny. I didn't get to see
We won't talk
the
about
Hurt
that.
Syndicate. I didn't get to see Adam Copeland and Christian. I really, really wanted to see them for the nostalgia because I grew up on them. I was really hoping to see them for nostalgia. I didn't see them. There were a bunch of more people that I saw that I didn't get to take pictures with. Like I saw Athena, I saw Chris Statlander, I saw Mina Shirakawa, Tommaso Ciampa. Who else can I remember real quick? Julia Hart, Sky Blue. Tommaso, I didn't even bother because his wife and his daughter were with him. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone. I didn't even bother him. But yeah, Anna Jay and Luchasaurus, the way that happened, I feel like is the funniest part of the day because they pulled up in the Jurassic Express bus.
Did they honk the horn?
They did. They honked the horn.
Is it really loud?
It's loud for a horn. I think it's
It's
a
like
horn.
a train. Isn't it like a train horn?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I would say it's a little
Which
bit
is
louder.
pretty
than
funny.
Coming.
Because
No,
I
think,
guess
I think it's actually from a train. I'm pretty sure that Jack said that.
It's gonna be so damn loud.
So, the way that happened? Okay, so the place that I was standing was behind a little barricade, and then the tour buses will pull up, and then the talent will come out. Some will come this way to where I was, but others will go toward their entrance. Now, the one thing I was mad about, like, I'm this. Louis Armstrong Stadium security, y'all suck. Fuck all of you, because terribly mean. I don't know what was up your ass, but you were just not with the customer service. Because they were treating me like I was a pariah. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
They were treating me like a pariah. They were like, do not go up to talent. I'm behind a barricade. I'm behind a fucking truck. How can I go up to talent? Because there was a truck parked between where I was standing and the entrance where the wrestlers were going in. So it's like, if I'm not coming out behind the truck to try to ask for a picture, I'm not getting the full experience that I want. Now, the thing about it is that, yes, one of the things that I was worried about was bothering anybody. I didn't want to bother no one. I just wanted a picture. If they would have told me no, I would have been like, okay, have a good day. Have a good match. Good luck. I would have went about my business, especially if they told me no, because I know how to respect people's fucking boundaries. But no. What happens with Jack Perry, Anna Jay, and Luchasaurus was that they pulled their truck, they pulled the bus. They pulled the bus behind the truck. Now, if they're going straight into the entrance, they're not going to see me. And I really, really, really wanted a picture with Jack Perry. So, my ass got out from the barricade and went around the truck. And I waited till they got out. And I was like, hi, I'm sorry, I'm a big fan. Can I please get a picture with y'all? They were like, yeah, sure. I got like 3 or 4 pictures with each of them, with them. And I was like, do you want a big selfie? I was like, someone else is going to have to hold my phone because my arm isn't long enough. And Anna Jay took my phone and took the pictures. They left. I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Can't wait to see y'all tonight. They left. Security came up to me and was like, don't bother the wrestlers. I'm not bothering nobody. You're being a dick because I came around the truck because I wanted them to see me because I wanted pictures with them. I'm not bombarding anybody. I'm not bum rushing nobody. I'm not fucking throwing myself at anyone. I'm just asking for pictures. You guys are this one dude was just being a real fucking dickhead and he was pissing me all the way off. It was already raining. I was cold. My feet were hurting me. My feet were cold. I was just not like, the whole mood was just in my entire day until I actually went and they started the show. I was not in a good mood. Yes, I met a lot of good wrestlers, and to any wrestler that if y'all see this and y'all saw me at Double or Nothing and took the time to take a picture with me, I appreciate you more than you know. Y'all made me happy on a really sad, rainy day. And I love all of you, and y'all will always have my continued support. You got a fan in me for life, and I truly, truly, truly mean that. We go inside. They do the pre-show. All the matches were amazing. Amazing. The only one I was sad is that Kyle O'Reilly didn't win against John Moxley. Other than that, I thought basically all the people I thought were gonna win won. And I didn't get a Warlow return. That's the only other thing I'm sad about. I didn't get a Warlow return. I really, really, especially since I knew he was in New York. I didn't know if he was in the building that day, but I knew he was in New York. Yeah. So that happened.
You know how surprised that you didn't meet, considering they're New Yorkers, is Hook and Taz.
I didn't see them at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see them at all. The only commentators I saw were Nigel McGuinness and Tony Schiavone. I didn't see Taz or Hook at all.
And you were there early too.
I got there at 9:00, and talent didn't start showing up until noon. I could have slept for 3 more hours. I could have slept for at least another 2 hours.
I know.
Anyway, the show was amazing. I loved everything. I loved Cope and Cage winning the tag titles. I got them winning. I got it on video, and thank God it was so loud, because if it wasn't that loud, y'all would have heard me crying on video, because I was crying when they won. I was crying.
Been there, done that.
So they won. I was so sad Darby lost, and then the Kevin Knight betrayal hurt my heart. But like I said, it was great. Oh, and I'm going to clarify this for anybody that doesn't live in New York. There was a video of a bunch of the audience getting stuck in the train station. I'm gonna break this down. They're like, oh, the MTA abandoned them. No, they didn't. Whoever put that caption up is a liar. They did not get abandoned. The train station was still open. The entrance to get into the train station was locked. That's why a lot of people were stuck. And then they weren't going with the flow of traffic. I got to the train station pretty fast because I follow the flow of traffic. There were idiots that were going up to the closed entrance, staying there, and then trying to come back down with the flow of traffic, which has caused a traffic jam. And it looked like people were stuck. People were not stuck. They went the wrong direction. And then when I got onto the platform, I would have recorded this if I had enough battery power, but I didn't. I would have recorded the fact that someone took a fucking pipe and busted open the lock, because that's what New Yorkers do. They can't get in someplace, they're going to bust open a fucking lock. That's a New York shit. That's New York shit right there. It was so New York. And then on top of that, there were people on the other platform going downtown, because I'm going uptown. They're going downtown. They were screaming at the person. They were doing thinking the lock was going to break. And the lock didn't break until after everybody left. And then when they were getting on the train, they were like, nah. Hey, they were saying goodbye to all the people that were stuck behind the gate. Hilarious. And then they popped open the gate and everybody came flooding in.
Wow.
Yeah, I will never move in that city, just saying.
That is New York shit. If you're not from New York, you're not going to understand. That's New York shit.
I've driven on the main streets of Manhattan, so yeah.
I've driven
crazy
to New York a few times, but I've driven through like the main city one time. I think it was like New York City. It was like when we were driving back from New Orleans, and I was like, oh my God, they're driving like psychos. And I was like nervous because I had never driven through the main city. And I was like kind of like nervous because it was like really late night and I had been driving a really long time because we were driving back through New Orleans and we were driving for like hours and hours, like not straight, like we were taking turns, but like I had been driving for a few hours and then I got stuck driving through New York City. And since I had never driven through New York City at the time, I was like, oh my God, like, it was really like chaotic. And I was like, and they call us massholes, which we are, I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm definitely an asshole. But I was like, oh my God, they're driving like friggin' nut jobs, But I've driven to New York a few times because I've gone to Albany and stuff. But like, I don't usually go to the main city. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but like
driving in New York is basically you have to drive with like your head on the swivel. It's very chaotic. But again, Double or Nothing was the best PPV ever, and I'm only saying that because I was there live and I saw it live and all the emotions. I was hit with a lot of emotions. I was hit with happiness. I was hit with anger. I was hit with joy. I was hit with sadness. I was hit for pride. The pay-per-view was literally the best show. Double or Nothing was literally the best show I've ever experienced. And this is someone who saw Wardlow live and he pointed at me. That Double or Nothing surpassed that. If he had come out, then I would have been like, okay, yes, best show ever. It's still the best show ever. Only things I was really sad about was the dickhead security guard, that I didn't get to meet as many wrestlers as I wanted. That the rain was just fucked me up. I was cold all day. That Kyle O'Reilly didn't win and that Darby didn't win. Other than that, I had a great fucking time. The best show ever. I didn't get home until like 3 in the morning. From 9 in the morning the previous day to 3 in the morning.
That's crazy.
That's 18 hours.
I'd have been exhausted.
And I came home. I came home. I took a hot bath. I ate my Raisin Cane's and I went to bed. It was a great show. It was so good. If they ever do another pay-per-view, I'm definitely going. The AEW has especially with the people that I met again. You guys have a forever fan in me. Forever fan. I greatly appreciate anyone and everyone that took the opportunity to stop and take a picture with me. Like, for real. Those moments meant everything to me. And they will forever mean everything to me. That is now a core memory in my brain.
Please don't disturb me.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, Double or Nothing was easily my favorite show of the year, and I wasn't there, so that show did something right. I mean, just hearing the crowd just friggin' really hype for Takeshita and Okada, it's exactly what I thought it would be. So, yeah, that crowd was just absurd. But yeah. Yeah, I think that is it, unless you guys want something else to talk about.
Oh, look at her doggy. Look at her doggy. It's Ace. This is my sister.
Hello.
It's my team. That's Rhonda. That's Elise. And you obviously know Gary.
That's the baby.
Yeah, don't cough on me.
That's
Oh, this is the floof.
Teddy?
yeah.
That's the floof.
Why is
That's
it-
Teddy. Oh.
We'll see what he wants.
Let's see if we
Yes.
can find a better picture.
I'm excited for redemption.
I'm excited.
They're talking about a pay-per-view. Anyway, we're
Not
talking
for
about
your
pay-per-view.
redemption, but for the puppy. Where's my belt?
Do we have anything else to talk about? I don't know.
No, I don't think we do.
All right.
Let's
So we're ending
see
this.
what he wants. He's calling me.
Yeah, so we'll be back, I guess, maybe the week after
Oh, we got
All
another
In,
one.
or before All In.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, the floof. That's going to be the
Oh.
floof. The newest puppy going to be arriving.
Oh.
What's the puppy's name going to be again?
Theodore. But we're going to call him Teddy for short.
Theodore Thunderhaven. And then this is Barnaby Huckleberry Blue French Fry Loving Man.
They know who Barnaby is.
Yes.
That's his
That's a
full
long
name.
ass name.
Yeah, they
Well,
have,
we added French Fry Loving,
I didn't.
but it's Barnaby Huckleberry Blue.
It is Barnaby Huckleberry Blue.
Love it.
At least it is.
Shelby is just Shelby.
Yep.
No, I think she has a middle name.
Hello, Racco.
Chris calls her Sam, his little helper. From like The Simpsons, because she's like, Holden.
He's like, what? But yeah, maybe we can go live again probably the weekend of All In. So that way we can talk about that for the next episode, and then
Yeah.
the 3-year anniversary show will be coming in September. So yeah, some fun.
Awesome.
Yay.
Yay.
And yeah, I thank everybody for tuning in, leaving comments, and we'll see you next time.
Can you shut my door, please?
Bye.
Bye. We love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, guys. Say bye. That's my niece, Charlie.
Bye.